What's the best piece of advice you're ever been given? Never lend money you can't afford to ever see again. Also, loan money with the expectation that you're never going to see it again. In relationships, it's not you and your so against each other, it's both of you against the problem. Drink some water, you piece of shit. Get a plunger before you need one. You don't have to give an excuse for saying no to something. A very rich friend of mine told me that he can buy or access almost anything at this stage his life. Except time. Make the most of every moment. Nothing is permanent. Jobs. Relationships. Good times and bad times. Something I say to myself when making big decisions. Look at yourself. You can't go around treating people like that. Just because you've been mistreated. How do you think these people feel about it? Quote. If it's not a clear yes, then it's a no. Anytime the truth isn't an option, there's a problem. You have the right to tell someone how they make you feel. This too shall pass. It came from Reddit. Funnily enough. Greater than set limits for what you're prepared to give. Because people who take don't have limits for how much they're prepared to take. I've definitely applied it to my life. Unfortunately, there are several people I know who have yet to apply it to theirs. Find the root of the problem, don't attack the symptoms. 50% of professional success is to suit up, show up and know when to shut up. The single most important decision you will make in life is your partner. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Treat college like a job, i.e. plan ahead and keep regular hours. The scary news is you're on your own now. The cool news is, you're on your own now. I wish it need not have happened in my time, said Frodo. So do I, said Gandalf. And so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. J.R.R. Tolkien. People who gossip about others to you, gossip about you to others. The best way to say something is just to say it. Your lifestyle will always adjust to your income. That door says pull. Never give up an opportunity. Eat, sleep, or use the bathroom. You never know when that opportunity will come again. You can't afford to buy cheap tools. Always remain humble and stay true to yourself. If it don't go easy, don't force it. My grandfather was talking about something I was trying to screw together. But it works for a lot of things. When facing a big problem, how do you eat an elephant? Bit by bit. Never attempt to fix a plumbing problem when the hardware store is closed. Your job doesn't define you. Just do the things that make you happy and don't do the things that don't make you happy. An ex-boyfriend said this to me years ago and it's so simple but kind of blew my anxious little self's mind. The standards you walk past are the standards you accept. Whatever is said about you in private is none of your business. Don't forget the nipples. Think with your head, not with your dick. If something can be fixed, don't worry about it. If something truly can't be fixed, there is truly nothing to worry about. If you can just barely afford a house, then you can't afford it really. Something for new homeowners to bear in mind. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Do the best with what you have. Life isn't about what's been done to you. It's about how you handle it. Also, a cheap man always pays twice. As I get older, this saying gets truer and truer. Fuck everybody. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Failure is not yet succeeding. To never chase it. Always let it come to you. Just because you are having a bad day doesn't give you the right to wreck everyone else's. Now I was having a temper tantrum when my dad said this to me, but it stuck with me for some reason. Max out 401k contributions. And then save. Invest 10% more outside of that. Nobody ever does stuff without reason. Find that reason. You'll never regret not drinking. Listen to advice. If a woman doesn't show interest, move on to the next one. It's not worth to spend time and energy on feeling bad. You are valuable and can find a girl whenever you want. Just come out of your comfort zone. There is nothing you can or have to be afraid of. Treat others with respect and they'll greet you happily with a handshake. Sometimes things just don't work out, no matter how much effort you put into them or want them to work. If you have feelings for someone, tell them. I hid my feelings from a girl I liked for 2 years. I eventually told her, but we didn't really talk to each other and she already had a boyfriend by the time I told her. I haven't talked to her in almost a decade. Yet I still think of her. Basically, no one sticks around forever. So just tell them how you feel. It does not do to dwell on the past. Harry. And forget to live. Albus Dumbledore. From a movie. But I still think it has a powerful message that it's important not to think of what could have been and just to live in the moment. Record everything. Unfortunately, I didn't adhere to it religiously with a staff member because I thought we were cool. But he's turned into a right 50-something-year-old child and is trying to get me sacked for shit he did. Or rather, didn't do.